What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash. Shout out to the Dragon Riders in the House of the Dragon. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. All right, it is the 19th of July. Here we are, about $510. 1 day, 22 hours left in this week. That's crazy, man. We are so close to ending this week. That's crazy. 21 hours, 47 minutes left in this day. $511 is the price. We had a bit of a wick yesterday, new relative highs than what we've seen. Admittedly, it kind of looks like we've got a triple top going on, but I doubt that this sustains. On the bright side, the next time that we come up here, there is no such thing as quadruple tops, so we likely do break out and see some continuation here. You guys know what we're doing, man. We're just consolidating. We're consolidating. It looks like we're actually forming a kind of horizontal channel here, and whenever we break out of this, it's game on. It's game on. Do be prepared. I'm not necessarily expecting this, but it could happen where we drop back down below $500. It is very possible. I doubt that we go lower than those lows there, but it is possible that we could. We just got a new relative high. We could come down and form a higher low or even a slightly lower low, something that's around 480, if not 490, something like that. So we could go back below $500, and that's okay if we do. If we're looking at this on the 15-minute time frame. If we're looking at it, there we go. Actually, the 15-minute kind of looks like it's at a relative bottom here. I like that look. That's actually a really good look right there. Mr. Hat, once upon a time. Shout out to Mr. Hat if you're watching this, my man. I haven't heard from you in a while, but I've been pretty bad about keeping up with everybody, honestly. So that's my bad. But he calls this a diamond bottom. I don't know if it is a diamond bottom. I would just call it. I call it like a three peaks pattern. I don't know. Diamond, whatever you want to call it. It could be a diamond. Diamonds are weird, maybe it is a diamond of sorts. I suppose. I mean, drawing it like that, it kind of looks like a diamond, honestly. It's got the V in the middle and everything. It's just normally the V would be like this, like that would be. But whatever. Diamonds are weird. They come in all shapes and sizes. It looks bullish. This bottom does look bullish. I would actually think we move up from here, which is kind of counter to what I was just thinking. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. It might be a little more honest than 15-minute. No, the 1 hour looks bullish too. You had a point to bounce on the MACD, looking like you want to go up on the stochastics. You had a point to bounce on the RSI as well. If we're looking at this from a relative low to high standpoint, come on now, relative low to high here. Golden ratio 382. Either way, I could take it or leave it. As long as you get a positive reaction, I'll tell you what, Bitcoin Cash, if you move up to like 516 or higher, you're moving up from here. We close this 4 hour time frame in the green and we don't move down immediately, then we're probably resolved to moving lower. But if we do move down immediately, this three peaks at the bottom goes away and we're probably going down to like 498 to 493, somewhere in there. Again, if we go lower, maybe perhaps like 480 at the lowest, but I don't think anything too crazy. 4 hour time frame. The 1 hour looks bullish, gotta admit. 15-minute looks bullish too. 4 hour time frame also looks bullish. Like you just crossed above the zero. You look very bullish, and you're at a point where you bounce on the stochastics. It's not common to do on like the daily time frames, but on these shorter time frames, you do bounce off the 50 a lot. RSI, higher lows, higher highs. Yeah, man, and you're finding support at prior resistance. I think you're going higher. If I'm wrong, again, 490, 480, maybe at the lowest, like 469, 470. We're right on the brink of the break, you guys. We're waiting. We are patiently waiting. Absolutely, we are. I think Bitcoin Cash is going to do some glorious things, guys. $510 right now. Once we break out of this consolidation phase, this long consolidation phase that we've been forming basically since April of 2024, over a year now, we break out of this consolidation phase, we will be breaking out of the lifelong consolidation phase. It's been going on since longer than just a year, right? This consolidation phase will also be broken out of this giant triangle. And when we break out of this, even on the low end, it's going to be a very exceptional move, right? $510 now, $1,600 is the low end. I really wouldn't be surprised if we saw prices above $2,000. And I'm not calling for prices that are above $3,000, but if we see prices above $3,000, I wouldn't be surprised with that either. Bitcoin Cash, you guys, has been held down for so long. It's wound up, especially so now, and we are promoting stronger readings across all types of indicators than we've ever seen in Bitcoin Cash's life. The MACD staying above the zero line this long, we've never seen this, right? We've never had it up above the zero line this long, and you look like you're only going to go higher. Stochastics didn't get oversold here. You're about to get overbought. You're on the way to getting overbought, right? This is the most overbought they'd ever been in Bitcoin Cash's history. The monthly time frame on the RSI did not promote the most bullish readings we'd ever seen, but with the reaction of being in the overbought zone and not coming down here, this was a very positive reaction in that same kind of sense. If we look at the weekly time frame, we have seen the most bullish readings on the RSI that we've ever seen in Bitcoin Cash's history. I'm not going to go back and validate it, but I mean, I can. Let's just do it. Screw it. I just don't want to because I'm lazy sometimes. But load, or that's all the history. Okay, so you can see very close, but technically a slightly higher high here. Strongest readings we've ever had, most consistent readings in the overbought zone that we've had. I think that we're going to produce another reading that is that strong, if not stronger. We've never seen the RSI in the 90s on the weekly time frame. I think this move will get us there. I think it will, and it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be captivating. I think captivating is probably the best word for what's about to happen, right? We've been captivated for over a year. I'm on the edge of my seat every damn day looking at this thing. Anytime that we're above $500, I'm just like, when's it going to break out? Is it today? I feel like a junkie, you know, like I'm like, can I get a price above $700, please? We're going to get there, guys. We're going to get there. And when it happens, I think it's going to captivate not just us. It's going to captivate literally the whole market. Because this is a coin, and you guys know, most of you watching this, you know that this is a coin that has been kind of written off. It's a dead coin. It's not even a coin that people like make fun of. Like sometimes some maximalists will make fun of it and stuff like that, you know, but I feel like most of the time it's just not talked about anymore. It's like people have moved on. But it's working diligently in the dark. The devs are making this thing more robust than it's ever been before. It's going to be captivating. And when the price pumps, when we actually see something that captivates the attention of the degens and the people who are just in it for the tech in the space, whenever we get those people to come in, the truth will reveal itself. They'll start to look into this. There will be fundamental reviews and analysis done on more than just a few channels, a handful of channels, right? It's going to be big stuff. People are going to look at this thing differently, and I genuinely bet, I have a little bet with myself and with you guys going on right now, that I think this next move at the top of it, or at least at some point throughout the move, wherever it might be, we're going to hear of a country or multiple countries that announce Bitcoin Cash as part of their crypto strategic reserve. Maybe China, maybe countries in South America, Central America, maybe Asia. I don't know. Other institutions, of course, but I theorize that there will be an adoption on a high level of institutional adoption or government bodies, and that's going to be the quote unquote excuse, right? Everybody who's been buying Bitcoin Cash, holding Bitcoin Cash, stacking BCH over the years, the decades, given it faith, held to it, and stayed true to it. Whenever you move up and the price moves up like this, remember, everybody's going to say you got lucky. Oh, if it wasn't for Argentina, Belgium, and Japan announcing they have Bitcoin Cash strategic reserves, and I don't know if that's true. I'm just making things up, right? Maybe it is Japan. Maybe it is China. I don't know. If it wasn't for that, then the price would have never pumped. This was a dead coin, but they're just making a play trying to have at the United States crypto reserve. Yeah, that's probably going to happen, but no, we're not lucky. We don't need government bodies to buy our product in order for this thing to pump. It's going to pump. They're just going to hop on board. And that's the thing, right? The only way that people are going to justify it, I'm calling it right now, man. They're going to say that we got lucky. After all the blood, sweat, and tears, and patience, and faith and belief and conviction, we're just going to be lucky once it goes up. That's the only way that the haters will be able to rationalize it. But we know what it is, man. We know where it's going. I got nothing else for you guys. I'm just talking at this point. I'm doing what I do. I only get sentimental when I talk about Bitcoin Cash. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'm definitely biased toward this thing, but if I had to choose one crypto to be biased towards, I think I got the right one. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.